Guy, there is the new light. I'm gonna show you how to take them off. It's very easy, very straightforward. 10mm socket. Just loosen them up. We'll be doing this very quick because I gotta do a very long trip tomorrow, like 2 days trip, and I really need the new lights because this one have completely wear out. If you have a Hyundai, let me tell you, the lights, especially the rear lights, are very crappy. The wires can melt. You see, these bulbs just went off, and you can even replace it, take it off, because it's stick to the base due to it had melt into the base. So that's very crappy. Everyone have those issues with those Hyundais. You know, it is what it is. I hope the new set light fix all that and never had to worry about those tail light again. Now with your hand palm, just hit it, it will go off. And there you go. Let me show you. But you see, right there, the base is made of, because those wiring design is crappy. Crappy. To see which side is this one. Okay, this is the other side. Okay, that's the right side. Let's see. Looks like, yeah, those tabs goes in and those little ones goes here. So I don't know, guys, it's not snapping in. Okay. Okay, the light is in. It's a little bit sticking out, but just a little bit, guys. That's actually very good. That one fit nicer, way nicer, but that is not too bad, guys. Now let's go to the trunk light. Taking this clip out. See, I'm gonna put that one in so you can see how you can safely take it out. Don't push it in, just turn it with the Phillips screwdriver and it will go out. I put it here meantime. Yeah, you can get have to unscrew it more. You see, when you unscrew it enough, it will go out. It will come off very easy. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it. You see, you push in, it will just go in. Let me see, that actually will help a lot. Yeah.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time.
That's very close. It's closing, so that's what I care. Now the wiring. Let's wire it up. And that goes here. That's not gonna be that easy. It clips good, fits good. Basically, I'm just gonna throw it in there for now. Let's see what we got here. That seems like it's gonna be tricky. Let me see all this wiring harness here, what it does, what it is for. So I'm not gonna connect this trunk light because that looks a little bit more fun than I was thinking. So just gonna leave it like that and see what it does. If it's safe enough to drive, I just will leave it for when I come back from my trip. Let's see what it does. What? It's doing something. Oof. That's pretty cool. What the fuck? Oh my lord. Let's see if I can see the brakes working. The brakes are working. Some signal working. I think that I'm gonna leave it like this for now, because it's too late. Maybe when I come back from my trip, we have a day off, so I can really take care of that wire harness. Guys, I'm trying to line up this light because it's not like the factory lights. I mean, I was thinking that I would just get them in and, you know, put it all back together and walk away, but that's not the case. You see, and now it's better because I lose the light inside, you know, it's loose. But if I tie the knots from the back, it cannot do that. And pretty much don't let the trunk close properly and hit here a little bit. So I'm gonna play around to see if I can, you know, get it like that, because it really needs to be tuned up. Let me show you this side. See, this side is terrible. I gotta play with this side too, and the geometry on the light is properly. It does match with this, with the factory ones. Yeah, everything matches pretty much good, you know, almost perfect. You see, the white of this light, the bottom is the same, but it doesn't fit the same. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for make them fit in just like factory ones, because, you know, I don't like them like that. So what I found out here, you see this hole and this one, this hole. Oh, where's my socket? You see, all those holes have a little bit of room to the sides, but not this one. So I'm gonna make this hole a little bit bigger. You can use a file, a little bit bigger drill bit or whatever you have in hand, and see if by Opening that hole a little bit bigger, I can just move the light to the out a little bit, so I can have it a little bit away from the trunk light. So let's see, I have that DeWalt Dremel. You can use just a hand file, or like I tell you before, a little bit bigger drill bit, and a drill, of course. Use your safety glasses always. It's not bad idea using gloves either, but you know, it's a really just a little bit what I'm gonna be doing here. Okay, I like to clean the edges a little bit. That's not the properly tool for that, but it's what I have right now. Let's see now how it goes. Line it up. You see? It moved a lot to the right, so I have to see some different now. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Let's see what happened when we tie those bolts. I mean those nuts, them. Okay, let's see. It's looking amazing. Just gonna tie this knot with my hand because I kinda want to tune them, you know, that this bolt, you that knot, you know, the light's gonna be like that. I'm going to it here a little bit more. Okay, that should be enough. We'll do the same to this one, but probably I just cut it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut it. It's just a guide plastic pin. See, now it moves around a little bit more. And not fell off all the way to the quarter panel corner. Find a little bit of water there. I have no idea what's that doing there. Okay, I'm gonna take the water out of there. I guess that I gotta say thanks to that nut. Tie this knot a little bit, but not that much, because I still wanna be able to move the light around. I'm gonna take that cover off and see if that need kind of little bit of the same. I gotta eat a little bit in that hole, so let's do it. lines being parallel. So what I need to do now is just bring that light up a little bit so it will be smooth. And I'm kind of picky, but that's what I like. So my plan is to stick those watcher from the inside on the back, so it can rise up the light out. Those were bought in Ace Hardware, I think, but that should be on Home Depot on Harbor Freight too, and in Lowe's probably too. So you can see this is the watcher. You see how it does now. Well, this watcher definitely did the trick, guys. It's way more smooth now. Well, it looks way better than what it was at the beginning. Probably another watcher will do it better. So I'm gonna use another pair of watchers. A couple watchers more. See how we go with those two set of watchers on the back. Well, it looks really good. Yeah, it's much really good. And I will be doing the same to that bolt right there. I'm gonna put two watchers on the back, so that rise up a little bit more. Don't screw up my paint. You can see there, it's kind of touching. It shouldn't be touching, shouldn't be like that. So a couple watches, couple watchers here. What? It doesn't look like too much. Yeah, it's way better now. So this side needs watchers too. You see how we separate a little bit more. So yeah, I figured that out already. It's working properly. I know what I know now how's the proper way to wire them. I'm gonna show you right now. So those, okay, it looks like you can get it done from both ways. This wire, you know, it doesn't have any of those additional wires to it, so it's kind of like, I think this is for the, when you buy the setup that doesn't have that startup animation option, they say they send it with that plain wire. I don't know why they throw that wire in there, because it's not really needed. Oh, I'm seeing it. This is for a different one. No, it's not for a different one. It's the same one. Yeah, it is for a different one. Looks like this harness is for a different model, maybe a newer or older model. so they throw it in the box in case you need it, depending on your model. Don't need this one either. And of course this one either. But this is a 13 Sonata, so I don't know exactly which year those are sent for. But this green and pink wire is gonna be will be the same ones that I have in my hand. You see, this goes stick in, that one goes there, and the pink and green going out of it, connecting to those trunk light. So it is a both set of wires that will do the same, but for different models. But what I don't know here, what the hell they did that, because it's not long enough to hang the wire from all the way through here and here. It's not long enough because the wire gotta go in and probably go inside of that wire hose or whatever you want to call it. But you see, they did those independent and they join those here. It's not long enough, so I probably gonna be using wire from here to extend that wire to reach that the left side. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Gonna keep lining up this side and finally finish the wire. It's very important that this washer fit the tighten as possible in the bolt, because it will make easy when you put it in, it doesn't fall off of any of that. So this side is looking like it's gonna need a bunch of those washers on the back, but it is what it is. Well, I just realized now that this long wire cannot be attached to the wires that goes to the tail light housing, because you gotta take the light out. I mean, you still can go here with your finger, take that off, and the light will be separate of the harness. But I don't know, I don't feel like that's right. It should come off just like the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those wires here and use a couple of the GST connector that I have. Well, before I keep going with that connection, I have to recover a nut that goes all the way down through that liner, all the way down to that quarter panel corner. So give thanks again to that nut and clean that all water out. That's a little bit of concern, but I'm glad to find that out so I can just dry it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using a bunch of those. Yeah, luckily I have enough. Yeah, that's the good thing when you use a tight washer, because even if you you turn it down, it will not fall off, and you will not be fighting with them at the time you put that light back in. So I'm gonna try with 4 in that side too, because I know it's gonna be a lot. It's looking right there. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, that means you're gonna need washer in that side, in the bolt that goes right here on the top. So I'm gonna put one more. And one more. So I have a little bit of room to tie that knot. I think it's good there. I'm gonna tie that knot a little bit and try it out. Just realize that one you're gonna need some washers on the back too. So imagine every time you put that light out, trying to get your fingers there and twist those out so you'll be able to get the light out. So that will be a little bit painful. That's what I'm gonna do, what I was talking you about before, about putting the connectors here. So here I'm gonna put, let me see, place one, probably two. Okay. I took it out and placed another washer there, so it's a total of 3 washers in that bottom corner, and here are 5 washers, and here are 3 washers. So just to let you know, if you are installing this, you kinda have an idea how many washers you're gonna need. Probably it will be the same, who knows. And here are my GST connector set. You kinda have to build this connector by your own using this pin. There is the male pin, the female pin, that will have to match with the female plastic pin, and the metal plastic pin. So let's do that. There you go. There is one. That's female and that's male. Okay. So now I'm using the other set of extra wire that they sent for the other model, so I can join with the one they sent. But the thing is, for the way I want to put those wire, they are not long enough the way they send it, and that's why I'm joining them. I want to slide all them here. I hope I can. Okay, I already get the wire in and wrap it. Just need to put those tire wire holder or wherever and use a piece of the wire slave cover from the the one that came for this side, because that one is for that side. Just cut a piece of it and put it here. Nothing of that's gonna be seen. I just wanna get it all in and put the cover, the little lid cover. Gonna look amazing, factory amazing. So I already put the pins in. Remember that wires is being pretty much that one that goes here. I just getting into the original factory wire, so you don't see any extra stuff over there. So the trick thing here is to know how that wire goes and who match with who. So you know the pink one gotta match with the pink one. So you put it here accidentally, it's not gonna power up the light. So just to let you know, if you don't do it right, you gotta do it all over again. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. That's pretty much all done. I'm just gonna get in there. At this point, I already can put that cover in. This side is already done. I'm gonna put this back in the same way it was. I'm using the original ones because they still are reusable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice. That side is done. I'm gonna leave that side for another day but I don't wanna leave it connected. I'm gonna see where I am at. So the plan for that wire is get the same wire cover, this one. They sell those on Amazon. I also had seen them in AutoZone. You know, with the same idea than this side. I want to do this side. Well, like I was telling you before, I'm gonna leave it there for now, so both lights have power. Probably tomorrow trying to replicate this in that side. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Wow, looks like a taillight party there. I'm very happy with it. I really like that. It's a little bit of pain in the butt to do the wiring right, but it worth it. I freaking like it. Okay guys, see you. So I get that split wire loom tubing, or wire slip, or braided wire slip, whatever you wanna call it. So I get the one that to match the size of the original one, so it kinda looks factory and seamless to the left side. Gonna be pretty much like that side, with the way around here and here. So let's get into it. Gotta drill some holes to match those holes. I'm afraid that I need a 90 angle drill for that. Now I have a lightest weight Sonata. Now I'm gonna use the burring tool to finish up those edges, because I like it. So time for the wire sleeve for a little bit of help. Try to find a wire tape that is high temp, because you know this car, even if you are in a sunny place like me, you really need a high temp wire protection. Okay, I have already all wrapped out, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that cover out so I can get the wire through the back of the cover, the trunk liner. I don't know what the heck, just like that. just like that. Interesting. Probably might get a wire holder just like the other side. Nice. So I'm not gonna tie it yet, just gonna place it in. Nice. Nice and tight. Okay guys, never leave those steel filings because they will rust out and it will leave in a rust and stain forever ever. So get them out with whatever you have to do so. Maybe an magnetic something or a vacuum like me. Okay. See how it works. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it in there. I do have to cut that slot a little bit bigger in order to do this match up there. Yeah. Stay tuned for the next tricky one.